Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I have moved. I'm officially moved. I was talking about it for weeks and weeks and it actually happened. I wasn't lying. So here I am, new space. You may see Queeties wandering around. So I moved about a week ago. I'm still getting settled in, and today I'm going to be setting up my personal collection of crystals. So I figured now is as good a time as any to show you my personal collection, since I'm going to be taking everything out and putting it on display. I'm probably going to arrange it the exact same way I did in my last place, which was by rainbow order. And I also have this triangle to add some pizzazz. My dad used to make these triangles, more triangles. He stopped selling them, but I have a bunch of them and they're perfect for displaying crystals. So we are going to look at my personal collection and where I got most of my crystals from, my favorite shops. Also, sorry if this video is like a little bit lower quality than normal. I'm filming on my front camera this time so that I can actually see and make sure that I'm in the frame properly, because if I'm going to be holding up crystals to the camera, I want to make sure you can actually see them, because usually when I do that with the back camera, I'm like holding it up here or it's blurry, and I want to make sure you can actually see what I'm showing you, because I'm not going to film this again. I didn't pack very well. I definitely packed my business crystals for my shop better than my own crystals. I just didn't want to wrap everything up individually. It would take up so much space and paper and time, so I just put them in a basket and I had them in my car with me so I could make sure they weren't getting damaged or thrown around. We can start with my very favorite in my collection. I've talked about it a million times. You all know and love her by now. The apatite and orange calcite. I won't go too in depth on this one because I talk about it all the time and I love it so much. Here is another one. This is actually not my crystal. This was my mom's and she bought it from my shop. So I bought this the last time I went to Tucson Gem Show 2023. I got this and she bought it from my shop. I have some pyrite cubes that I also got from Tucson Gem Show. I don't know what year it was. So up here on the top, we have red, orange, yellow, and then we have green, and then fluorite gets its own section. Then we have blue, purple, pinks and whites, and then blacks and browns at the bottom. Big rose quartz tower. I know this is so corny, but most of my crystals from my collection are from my own shop and my own suppliers. Like, a lot of things I really like when I unbox them and I put them up on my website, and if they don't sell, I do keep them. So this is one that was on my website, didn't sell, surprisingly. It actually has like a weird indent on it. Must have gotten like scuffed while I was getting polished. So here we have obsidian tower, also from my own supplier. I wasn't sure if I was going to keep this in my shop or if I was going to keep it for myself. I did keep it for myself because the symbol in here is missing, and I also just really liked it. The cats are going to be very unhappy that I'm filling up this shelf with crystals because they have loved walking through here while it's empty. I did just post a moving vlog on my second channel. I'm just starting to do my second channel. I have 19 subscribers, but I'm posting there more regularly if I do anything interesting. So I just posted a moving vlog. It's mostly just me talking in the car while I was driving here, but it's also like a little bit of update about the cats and how they were during the drive. So I will have that linked. Another one of my prized possessions, this beautiful citrine tower. Like, you can't even believe how beautiful it is. Has really nice clarity, kind of hard to see with this lighting. Oh no, you can tell. It's chipped at the top a little bit. Like, it looks like it was supposed to be a flat polish, so it wasn't supposed to be fully pointy, but it's still a little bit chipped. Therefore, it was discounted. I think this was only like $360, which is crazy because the price tag on it was like over $1,000. I literally felt like I was robbing the place when I got this. Also at the gem show. Don't know if I mentioned that. Love her so much. Lemon calcite. Also, is this from my shop? I think this was from my shop. I am so sorry. Most of my crystals that I have are from my own shop and suppliers. Like, I don't mean to be corny about it, but that's just the truth. While we're at it, another one from my shop. These mookites. I kept this one because it was so unique, but I did have a couple more in the shop that looked just like this. Mookaite is one of my favorite crystals. I think this is so cool. This is Chimerite. I think this one didn't sell. It was one of my bigger, more expensive, like $180, because Chimerite's pretty expensive. It did get chipped. This piece fell off. So once I find the piece again, I'm going to glue it back on. But I still love her. Chimerite is such a cool stone. Gemmy pink rose quartz palm stone. I won't give you a long explanation for every single crystal, but I'm going to start off giving you a long explanation for every crystal. So this one I got from a shop in Sedona. I can't remember what it was. I wish I could remember. I've been to like every crystal shop in Sedona, so I don't know which one specifically. A pink calcite. Pink striped calcite. I think this was a freebie from a supplier. I have a pink ocean jasper. I got these in like 2020 when I first started my shop. I'm so glad I kept one because I just haven't seen anything else like this since. Like little pink strawberry ice cream scoops. So cute. I have a pink amethyst tower. This is from Lunazaria Crystals. I think she sells just online now. She has an Instagram. Back in my old place, we were like literally neighbors. We were just right down the road from each other, and she has so many pretty unique pieces. I forgot what the yellow stone was. It's rhodonite in something. I really wish I could remember what this was. I know it's for sure rhodonite. Kind of looks, okay, I hate to say this. I love it, okay, it's beautiful, but like once I see this little part, it kind of looks like a scab or something. But so I got this from Soul Body Gems. Aside from my own shop, that's probably where I get most of my crystals from. I just like that they do a lot of testing and they're very knowledgeable, and they always have like really unique pieces that I don't see anywhere else, and they always have really, really good prices. I got this cute little orange calcite apatite tower also from Lunazaria Crystals. I guess now is as good a time as any to get into my extensive fluorite collection. So almost all of my fluorites are from Forgotten Rarities. Years ago, they used to do live sales. They still do live sales, but they used to do like fluorite specific live sales, and they just had tables of fluorite, and it was so much fun. I love blue fluorite specifically, so the vast majority of my fluorites are from them. This one's definitely from Forgotten Rarities. This one is from my own shop, even still has the price tag. But this is like one of the most vibranty blue ones that Winifred is chasing her tail on her tower. Anyway, blue fluorite. I'm always a sucker for blue fluorite. More fluorite. I'm not sure where I got this one from, but it was like glued together. They didn't tell me that it was glued together when I bought it. I'm not super mad about repaired crystals, but I do feel like I should have been informed. So this is one of my very first crystals, like first bigger crystals ever. I went to some, I think, Mind, Body, Spirit Expo, and they sold this. I just love the zigzags on this one. This one has definitely inspired my fluorite paintings. I hope you can see the zigzags. Oh yeah. This fluorite I got from one of my suppliers, but also just a shop near my old place called V-Rock in North Canton, Ohio. I just loved this one so much because it's half and half, like perfectly half and half. This one's definitely Forgotten Rarities. I have no idea where this came from. Very shiny though. This might have been one of mine. Here's an Arena Jasper tower. I like this shape. It's so cute and flat. I got this also from Soul Body Gems. I was missing it for the longest time, and I found it when I was moving. It was behind my dresser. Cute little rose quartz. It's not super nice quality. It is all chipped up at this point, but it's one of my first crystals also, so I can't get rid of it. Selenite, who knows where this came from. Some more miscellaneous towers that I got as freebies from suppliers. I don't know what this one is. We have Prehnite and African Bloodstone. Veracite that I got from my shop, but it is broken. Green flower agate. Sorry, my nails are like oogie. Here we have another Mookaite. This was definitely a freebie. Orange calcite. I have no idea where I got this. Okay, this is a really cool piece. It's just a clear quartz. I got it from Soul Body Gems, but if you can see, it has like etching on it because something grew up against it. I think it maybe calcite, some other minerals growing up next to it that made it have these impressions. Here is a basic old sodalite tower. This was another one of my first crystals. I think I got it at the same time as the fluorite. I like this so much because it's so gray. I feel like I don't even see sodalite that looks like this. A lapis tower, cute little malachite tower. Oh my god, I should have done my nails. We have thulite, little chunky thulite tower. This was from Soul Body Gems. It doesn't look quite right in this lighting, but this is a lavender rose quartz tower. Very gemmy. This was from my own shop. Here's another little lapis tower. It's so deep blue. I've had this for forever. This is one of my favorite pieces ever. I'm not a big amethyst lover. I got this at Village Silversmith in Salem, Massachusetts, and it just has the prettiest rainbow. Cute little blue apatite tower that chipped at some point. Blue lace agate tower. No idea where either of these came from. I have a sticktite tower. Sticktite is one of my favorites. It's so interesting. And this was a freebie from a supplier. I don't know what it is. You would think it's rhodonite, but it's definitely not. Or maybe it is rhodonite. It just has weird spots that rhodonite doesn't normally have. It is kind of heavy. I have a bunch of these like half polished like agate slices that look really nice when they're in water. I don't normally display them on my table. I need to find somewhere for them to go. I have a random piece of probably coal that I found outside. I have a bunch of teeny tiny little fossils that I just dropped all over the floor. I found these when we went fossil hunting in my invertebrate paleontology class. We went on a field trip to go dig fossils. So I got a bunch of these little guys. This is like how I packed most of my crystals. Oh, here's the fossils. We have horn corals. I won't go into each one. They're probably not that interesting. But this was like near Cincinnati, maybe? Some place where there were a bunch, just like big old field of fossils, and we got to dig for them. Little corals, oh my god. They all fell everywhere. They are so cute. We were allowed to keep them, obviously. Here is a aquamarine tower. I did have these in my shop. It is from my shop. I have a blue rose quartz egg. It's not super blue. It's very light. I got this from, Winifred is looking at me. She looks so cute. I got this from Stella's Crystals. This rainbow moonstone has a purple and an orange flash. You won't be able to see the lighting, but I always keep rainbow moonstone I find that have a unique colored flash. Another one of my first crystals, labradorite from some random shop on Etsy in like 2015. Here I got this at Tucson Gem Show. I don't remember which year, probably my first year. It's so vibrantly purple. I think it's a Brandberg amethyst. This lighting is just not doing it justice. A cute little baby garnet. Winifred is watching me like I'm presenting to her, like I'm putting on a show for her. She is watching with interest. And we're getting into the rhodochrosite here. I have quite a few pieces. It's one of my favorites, as if I didn't just say everything's my favorite, but rhodochrosite for sure. So this is a more dark reddish rhodochrosite. I think this was also from Village Silversmith. Very gemmy pink piece. This one I know was from V-Rock. I did have some of these in my shop also. Another very gemmy rhodochrosite. I got this little crazy lace agate sphere from a supplier as a freebie, so I loved it so much. It's so cool. So I ordered some for my shop and they kind of sucked. So that was disappointing. I love a good flashy rainbow moonstone. Blue scheelite, also from Soul Body Gems. Some random sandstone that I got from Sedona. I've never taken a rock from a national park because it's a crime. Even though I want to, I would love to have a national park rock collection. A very juicy piece of honey calcite. A very cute little citrine tower. A really cool polished piece of cavensite. I don't know where this came from. No, I got this from the same shop in Sedona that I was talking about. I got a bunch of stuff when I was there. Rhodochrosite, also from V-Rock shop. This cute little malachite and chrysocolla jelly bean from my own shop. Sorry, corny. The only piece of sharite that I have. Cute obsidian mushroom. The prettiest little piece of citrine ever. You would think it's fake. Like, you would think it's fake, but this was from Soul Body Gems. I trust them with my life, so I know they wouldn't sell me a fake. They have their stuff tested. It also has like a lot of stars. You probably can't see with the lighting, but yeah, very, very high quality. Paid good money for this. Another one of my favorite pieces of citrine. I can't remember where I got this. It is so, I think I got this from Tucson. Got a raw piece of purpurite. Purpurite is so cool. I need to get some of these raw pieces for my shop. I love how metallic and shiny it is. Ooh, that's a good side. Look at that. We're getting into the bigger pieces again. Back to the spheres, fluorite sphere, really cool caves. If this is the one I'm thinking of, I can't remember. I think it has like a little bit of every color, like including yellow. This piece is so cool. This is a little carnelian heart with orca agate. This was from a batch of carnelian I got for my shop. I kept a couple that had like aggressive orca on it because I thought it was so cool. Mookaite sphere. This might have been from some random rock shop when I was driving through Arizona, like many, many years ago. This is a super nice piece of 8th vein ocean jasper, little cave. This is from Mantra Minerals. I also got another really nice piece of 8th vein ocean jasper from her, like a really nice palm stone. This fluorite sphere is so pretty. It's like silky looking. It has a lot of flash. I'm unboxing a lot of these tumbles right now, so I won't give you a whole tour of every single piece, but some of my malachite is in here. Really nice chrysoprase. Very gemmy rhodochrosite. Very, very purple lavender rose quartz tumbles. This was a botryoidal prehnite, which means it's like a circle. So it's like cut in half and polished. I thought that was neat, like a grape. Cute orange calcite, another one of my favorite crystals, as I say about everything. Teeny, teeny, tiny garnet. Another one of those orca agate carnelians. These are some really cool ocean jasper that I got in my own, in my own batch of ocean jasper in my shop. They're not 8th vein ocean jasper or anything fancy, but they are cool. I keep dropping everything. Atlantisite, I can never get enough of it. K2 jasper, I did have a pyramid of this also, but I think I gave it away, so it's not in here. I love K2 jasper. You can say it looks like mold all you want, but I think it's cool that nature made blue polka dots. I honestly have no idea where this labradorite came from, but it has a perfect rainbow. Another cool ocean jasper tumble. I think this one was from, I want to say it's Cool Digs rock shop in like Athens, Ohio. I went there when I visited Hocking Hills and I bought an expensive piece, which should be in here somewhere. I hope I have it. This black moonstone heart, I think this was from Lumeria crystal shop in Hawaii, maybe? I think that's the only place I had ever seen these little black moonstone hearts. I did buy quite a few things there when I went the first time. I have a couple little pieces of Libyan desert glass. The teeny tiniest little Larimar tower. No idea where that came from. Ah, the lighting is just not doing it justice. It's a very nice piece of iolite. And here we have iolite in sunstone. This is not doing anything. One of my favorite combinations. This piece is so sparkly, you just can't tell in the lighting. Come on, come on. I will not rest until you see this. Okay, you're just gonna have to believe me. Getting to the final stretch of this basket. Lots of gemmy rhodochrosite. This is a sapphire. I'm pretty sure I got this like many, many years ago from Spirit Nectar. I love her shop so much. I love her videos, but I haven't ordered from her that much. Once or twice, but she has some really great stuff. Ugh, okay, we are on to the next bucket. This looks like all my labs in malachite. I have a selenite with iron, golden healer selenite. This was from Sedona. Now this was really one of my first crystals. This is, man, I don't know what this is because everyone called it astrophyllite. And then everyone's like, no, that's a different mineral called arvedsonite. But then I was looking into it even further because I wanted to make a video about it, and it may not be arvedsonite either. So I don't know what this is. Firework stone. It's really pretty. I need to find somewhere to get this tested because I would like to get to the bottom of this. I have an orange kitty from Tucson Gem Show, missing an ear, so I had to keep it. malachite pyramid. This is from Live in the Light. Another malachite. I think one of these also was from Live in the Light as well. She seems to like malachite as much as I do. Black moonstone. A very long blade of kyanite. A big rhodochrosite heart. This was from V-Rock. Very, very, oh my god, it looks better from what I'm seeing with my eyes than it looks on the camera, but a very nice rainbow fluorite. This was from Village Silversmith at the gem show, and this was like ridiculously expensive. In any other setting other than the Tucson Gem Show where I was like spending money like a crazy person, I would have never spent that much on this. But a fibrous malachite sphere, which is very uncommon to find like totally unaltered without being like reconstituted and filled. This was from Soul Body Gems. I'm pretty sure it was like an amazing price too. These stupid malachites, I love them so much. They're like really, really, really high quality. Super nice and polished, but they were so expensive. Also from Village Silversmith at the gem show. I was originally going to sell them in the shop, but they were so expensive that honestly, no one would buy them for the price that I paid for them. So those are mine now. Okay, now we're getting into the various labradorites. There we go. Oh my god, I was looking for this. This is in my shop. This is not mine. This is for sale. It's so shimmery. I was looking for this actually. I was just going through my website and updating my inventory to make sure nothing got missing in the move so that you know, something weird always happens to me where things in my shop just go missing. I don't know how, who, what, when, where, why. So every so often I have to go through my inventory and make sure nothing has evaporated. And that was one of the things that was missing. So I'm glad to find it. So that is available actually. Another one of these really high quality malachites that was way too expensive. The lighting is just not showing how like blindingly orange this is. Another really cool palm stone. I want to say this one was from Mantra Minerals. If not, some of these other ones were. Because I know I have a couple labs from her. This one, I have no idea where this came from. This one, oh my god, this is one of my favorites ever. It's like so rainbow. Here is a very natural looking piece of obsidian. It has a lot of transparency, which is really cool. Hard to see in the lighting. There's also some like reddish mahogany obsidian bits. This is a labradorite like plate. I actually got like a crazy good deal on this because the person said they didn't like the flash on them or the polish or something, so she sold them for really, really cheap. I think it's phenomenal, to be honest with you. This is a really interesting specimen. It looks like it has chalcopyrite little specks on it. I can never remember the name of this mineral. It's like I go out of my way to remember what this is and then I forget every time. So I have an idea of what it could be, but I'm not going to say something stupid and be wrong, but interesting. Oh my god, it looks like the United States. Am I like making that up? It kind of does. A extremely gemmy piece of celestite. This was from V-Rock. I had some in my shop from there. They had some really, really high quality pieces. I've never seen a singular celestite crystal this big before. Here is another malachite with chrysocolla. This was in my shop. I had to keep one because I feel like these were way cheaper than they should have been, with like these perfect little stalactites with chrysocolla on them. Like I should have been paying big bucks for this and it was not that expensive. Oh my god, here's a like an opalized ammonite. Where did I get this? It might have been from Gem Show Enter the Earth. These were the moss agate carnelian pieces. I wanted to keep one so bad, and this one actually ended up breaking on the trip back from Tucson, so I was like, heh, perfect, I get to keep it now. Okay, this was like quartz with hematite on it, maybe. I think this was from a different shop in Sedona. It's the same place I got this one. This is allegedly malachite, I think from Arizona, maybe. Doesn't look like malachite, but they seemed to know what they were talking about. And I think it was called like Touchstone Gallery. They have like some really expensive, nice pieces and nice fossils, but they also have like actually more affordable, decent prices on some things. A little orange spiky calcite. I'm pretty sure this is calcite. Black kyanite. Cute little grape agate. This was one of my favorite crystals for a long time, grape agate. Not this one specifically. It's just so cool. I love circles. The circles on this one are so nice. Aragonite. I like this one because it's like so perfectly round. It looks like a popcorn ball. A nice raw piece of lepidolite. Here's an actual piece of real astrophyllite, not the one that gets called astrophyllite when it's not. Here's a really nice piece of cavensite. I got this from some supplier at the gem show. They had a bunch of these little ones. I ended up selling them in my shop, but he gave them to me for like dirt cheap. Like he gave me this piece for free and all the other ones I had in my shop for super cheap, like just a couple dollars, because I guess he just had them and no one was buying them. And then like in the following couple years, I started seeing cavensite pop up more and more, and it's pretty expensive. So I lucked out on that one. Got a big chunk of kunzite, some pretty azurite crystals, little azurite blueberry, so cute. Blue, purpley blue fluorite. The cubes are just so cute. It is so pretty and sparkly. I got this from just some random local mineral show. I also got this chalcopyrite from the same vendor at that show. Very pretty. They had a lot of nice raw specimens. This is the teeny tiniest little clear quartz with demortierite. This was definitely from the Lemuria crystal shop in Hawaii. My hands are all dirty from touching rocks. Guys, we're not even close to done. I gotta hurry this up. This is my favorite piece of grape agate that I have. Never mind, no it's not. You'll see my favorite. Oh my god, this is a pink lithium coated clear quartz. This was definitely from the shop in Hawaii. Still have the price tag on it. Raw bumblebee jasper, spooky. A half polished like grape agate heart. You know, it is so hard to find a reliable supplier in Indonesia. Like, there's a lot of scammers, unfortunately. Like, the last time I tried to buy a bunch of grape agate from someone in Indonesia, it ended up so sketchy, and thank God I got my money back, but they were like, oh, we can't get the money in our account, so you have to contact PayPal to get your money back, and then you have to send it to us at a different account. I'm like, no. So I got it back through PayPal, but I don't know. I just haven't gotten grape agate since. This is just some random mineral I got from when I was in school. In the geology building, they had like an annual clear out of their mineral specimens, so you could go in and buy them. I wonder what this is. Like, it weighs literally nothing. It's like really soft too. I don't know what this is. I just thought it was cool. This is a mineral called uvarovite. I got this from Soul Body Gems also. People have given me such a hard time when I call this green garnet. It's literally a member of the garnet family, and it's green. And then people are like, that's not green garnet, that's uvarovite. I'm like, is it not part of the garnet family? What would you call it then? Here's the favorite piece of grape agate. I mean, come on now. Look how cool. So I ordered this grape agate for my shop. I ordered a kilo of grape agate. So I thought I was gonna get multiple clusters, and they sent me this giant piece. So obviously I had to keep it. This was only like $90. Like, come on, that is so cool. This is a chrysocolla sphere. I loved it at the time. It was a couple $100. Not a bad price, but looking back, it has a lot of reconstituted parts, which means they kind of just like cemented a bunch of pieces together to fill in gaps and imperfections. And it's just like, the more you look at it, the more it is just full of a bunch of like conglomerated pieces. So I don't love it that much, and it's not, I wouldn't like sell it in my shop because of that. So I don't know. It's still nice. I still like it, but looking back, I probably wouldn't have bought it now that I see all of these little imperfections. Oh my God, I love this. This is a big piece of fluorite, and this was only $125, which is pretty good for a piece this huge. I don't remember the name of the shop. I don't think they exist anymore, because I think I've tried to tell you guys the name of this shop before, and they just don't exist. Yeah, really nice blue and purple. only $125. Super nice rose quartz sphere. I got this, I think I got this for the shop and it didn't sell, so it's like, okay, I'll keep it if you insist. Another piece that was in my own shop, a big chunk of cobalto calcite, has malachite on it, which is neat. You know, I hope my face getting red doesn't bother anyone. I've gotten a lot of comments lately, especially on my Moldavite video for some reason. Maybe a lot is a strong word, but enough where I'm like, what's going on? Of people being like, oh, her chest gets red in the video or her face is getting flushed. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. It just does that. I feel like that's common. I don't know. I'm actually like a little chilly, like comfortable temperature. So I'm not hot, not nervous, not drinking. I'm just moving. I don't know. People always point it out. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. I think on my Moldavite video, especially, people commented it because they thought it was like the Moldavite's energy, like making my face and chest turn red. And I'm like, no, I was just nervous in front of the camera. Like that was an older video. I don't know. I'm just a person. This is a really nice Septarian geode egg. This was from the Touchstone Gallery in Sedona. I hope that's the name. Probably is. I have a pistachio calcite and a Caribbean calcite. We still have 2 boxes left. I think this is a bowl that I wrapped with full of stuff. Here we have a zebra calcite bowl with pieces of bumblebee jasper and all sorts of little fluorite odds and ends in here that I probably just threw in for packing purposes. Really nice little rutilated quartz heart. Rainbow lattice sunstone. I got some very latticey pieces and they are very cool. I also have this orange kyanite. Never seen orange kyanite before. It was from a different shop in Sedona. I can visualize the shop I got each one from, but I have no idea what their names are. I think it was like Sedona Crystal Vortex, but I think there's 2 of them. I got that from one of them. They had aura readings, I know that. Love, 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 love this orange calcite. This is from Rocks with Sass, and I visited her shop in Columbus when it opened. On opening day, I went down to go visit her shop, and she has some really, really nice stuff. Oh, it's another bowl full of things. Okay, so we have an orange calcite bowl. We have lots of amber. We have some Ethiopian opals. The very high quality little piece of grape agate. Spirit quartz, mica. Ooh, these are nice. These are from that mineral show, local mineral show. They're like clear quartz clusters with rutile, which is really cool because I don't normally see that within like natural points. Timeline Manifester. This was from the shop in Hawaii. It's like a phantom quartz. I don't know. It must have been something special. I don't remember why I bought it. They just had all sorts of different cool crystal points. I don't know. It spoke to me at the time, I guess. What are you? This, I think, is my favorite, maybe. Oh yes, there she is. My favorite crystal. This beautiful Caribbean calcite. This was in my shop at one point and it did not sell, and now, like, come on, you can't even find that anymore. Like, this does not exist in the year 2024. So I'm so glad no one bought this because it was for me. This is my mom's black tourmaline and quartz. Since it's in here, I'm gonna keep it. This is the cutest little Septarian giraffe. This is from Gold Digger Traders, I think, on Instagram. I think this is the only thing I've ever gotten from him, but he also has really, really nice stuff in his shop and is very knowledgeable. Here's an ocean jasper, just a regular old standard ocean jasper. I got this for free from Soul Body Gems because I bought so much stuff at one point. Here is a honey citrine. This was in my shop. Here is the really, really nice 8th vein ocean jasper from, oh my god, what? Cool Digs Rock Shop by Hocking Hills. Various black amethysts. This one has the coolest little crystal patterns. I have so much black amethyst in my shop and it just won't sell. I guess people don't like it as much as I do. I think it's the coolest thing ever. Here is some euphorolite I got from Forgotten Rarities. I never fully got on the euphorolite hype train. I'm not sure what everyone likes about it. I mean, it's cool. There's a lot of different kinds, but I don't know. I feel like there's something about it I'm missing. I love these pieces though. Like, I love them. I'm just wondering. This is so cute. I got this as a gift from a supplier. It's a little cat, but it's like screaming. I thought it was so cute, so I wanted to buy specifically this one, and she ended up giving it to me as a gift. It's just, I just love that it's like yelling like that. It just reminds me of Winifred. Here's a very, very silvery, shiny obsidian tower. Here is a beautiful, beautiful piece of citrine. This was in my shop, but I don't know, the citrine I got in this batch was a little pricey, so the price on this came out to be just like more expensive than I wanted to charge for it. God, we have a whole nother bucket and a whole nother box. Very, very, very cool rhodochrosite. This is from Soul Body Gems. This material gets called like turquoise a lot, but apparently this is actually chrysocolla. You can tell it's very lightweight, which like pure chrysocolla is very lightweight. It's just usually heavier because it's mixed with malachite. Malachite egg. Here is that palm stone from Mantra Minerals that I was talking about, that ocean jasper. More labradorites. This was one of my first labs. This one, I don't talk about this enough. This one is cool. It is like totally just silver. Orca agate, Peruvian rhodonite. This is the coolest like white calcite ever. I got this from my supplier in Pakistan. It is like so like translucent and silky and just really interesting. More rainbow moonstone with an orange flash. A really nice piece of serpentine. Atlantisite, sticktite, palmstone. I got this from some shop on Etsy. Another one of the silky white calcite. This is one of my favorite pieces in my collection. Not me holding it like this. This was also from Rocks with Sass. Chrysocolla, really nice chrysocolla. Here's another 8th vein ocean jasper, camerite palmstone, a really nice ruby and fuchsite palmstone. This is like perfect. This is one of my favorite minerals. I don't see it very often, but this is hypersthene. Big old iolite Shiva and an iolite palmstone. This is a very interesting rainbow moonstone because it's mostly dark, but it has like a really aggressive red flash in the corner. A little Larimar. I just realized that wasn't recording, but I only talked for a few minutes, and I don't think I unboxed anything that interesting. This is one of my favorite pieces. It's a very raw clear quartz, and it has black tourmaline on it. This I got from my supplier in Pakistan, and it was only like $10. It's crazy. It has really, really, really nice, well-defined black tourmalines. People, when they see my crystal shelf in TikToks or something, always ask me about this piece. Like, it is just catches everyone's eye. This is not a crystal. This is just like a resin sculpture. This was my grandma's, made in Egypt. It is not a rock, but I do put it on my shelf because I do put in some meaningful knickknacks. This, another garnet. This one's really sparkly. Titanium, aura quartz, amethyst. This was definitely, I bought this like a long time ago, but I like keeping it around to use as an example. Here is also from that Sedona crystal shop. It is Atlantisite, sticktite, and serpentine. Very weird shape. I don't love the shape, but it was the prettiest one there. Here is a garnerite. It has a very vibrant blue flash. You can see it. There we go. Bumblebee jasper used to be my favorite crystal, so I just have a lot of assorted bumblebee jasper pieces. This is a really nice golden healer. It has a lot of stars in it. Probably can't see in this lighting. This fluorite sphere, I think this was also from Sedona. Very dark and gemmy. This is one of the ones that look like velvety, shimmery. This piece of carnelian, this is like such a fascinating piece. I love it so much. I'm pretty sure this came from one of my suppliers. I got carnelian freeforms and I got this mysterious piece, and it is just so fascinating. I've never seen anything like it. I just had to keep it. It's so weird to see that that's what the inside of carnelian looks like. It looks crazy. I love it so much. Here we have a purple anhydrite. I'm not super familiar with that, but this was from Cool Digs. This is a really cool orca agate carnelian flame. I'm pretty sure I got this from Flutter by Gems, Liz. She does wire wrapping. She has beautiful pendants, but she was selling crystals also, and I grabbed this piece. I think that's where it's from. I know I got some piece of carnelian from her. I got these really super pink. You can't tell how pink it is, but this is like pink lemonade pink. I got these from the Tucson Gem Show. I got a bunch for my shop, like a ton for my shop, and that was 2 years ago, and I still have them because people don't like them, and I don't understand why. I thought they were so cool. This was like the pinkiest one. I promise it's more pink in person. The lighting, you can't tell, but I don't know. The people did not like them as much as I did. It's so shimmery. I like the interesting green and interesting purple color. It's not like the standard color, and it's just so shimmery and full of rainbows. Here is a Lab Freeform. I got this because it's very purple on one side. Yeah, there you go. I promise it's more purple in person. But I got this from Mackinac Island, random crystal shop there. This amazing Ocean Jasper Freeform I got from Forgotten Rarities on a live sale. No one was claiming this piece. Like, it was the only one not getting claimed. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Look how cool it is. So I got it. We have a, Cinnabrite. I'm not exactly sure what this material is because it's called Cinnabar, but that's like a different mineral, and I don't know if that's actually what's in here. It kind of honestly looks maybe like thulite or rhodonite in here. I got this from Sedona. I really don't know what the Cinnabrite material is that's out there. This is my favorite Bumblebee Jasper piece I have. I had always wanted one that had like the circles. So I have this Bumblebee Jasper pencil. Looks just like a pencil. A lemon calcite coffin shape. Here is a zebra calcite, chocolate calcite. I don't know. It's from Pakistan. I got it as a free gift. Here, I love this piece. This is polychrome jasper. I just love, polychrome jasper is so underrated. This was from Village Silversmith. Okay, this is the last bucket. A coffin, agate coffin, lots of random amethyst chunks, random howlite. I got, one of these. These are in my shop, but this one had like a polishing error where it like got scuffed, so I kept it. You know, people like to give my Uvarovite sass for not being real green garnet. This is real green garnet. I don't remember what exactly kind of garnet this was, but I did get this from V-Rock. Lighting, you can't see. It's very green, I promise. This is a very, very, very nice piece of citrine. It's like I almost was very skeptical that it was fake or heated or something, but it was pretty expensive and the supplier really knew what they were talking about, so I believed them. And I still feel confident that this is real. Because it's not quite as yellow-greeny as like a fake one would be. But it is so nice that it does make me question. Random orange calcite. I'm pretty sure I had a dream about orange calcite, so I was kind of like gathering a bunch of them. Another random piece of citrine. I have a rose quartz jigglypuff. Oh my god, this one's cool. This I got from that shop in Sedona, the Touchstone. This is like a naturally flat, like tabular piece of clear quartz. Like, that's the natural point, it's just flat. Here's a very nice clear calcite, just full of rainbows. A very nice piece of clear quartz. It has a huge rainbow in it. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it in this lighting though. My phone storage keeps running out, so it's clearly telling me to wrap this up. I got this from some shop in downtown LA. It's some really, really nice stuff. I wish I could remember. It took like 2 hours of traffic to get there. Another citrine. I think this was from Forgotten Rarities. A really unique silver rutile freeform. Very sparkly, very silvery. Usually rutile is more often gold or copper. That was from Soul Body Gems. We have this moon. It's like carved to look like craters. You can't really tell. Some more assorted like gray, black, druzy amethyst pieces. And my two other blue rose quartz hearts. I don't have one that's like super, super blue. I know some of them are, but these are. This is a lighter one. This is a little more lavender. These are both from Stella's Crystals on Instagram. She had a lot of really, really nice blue rose quartz. I wanted more pieces, but they just got grabbed up so quickly. So I think that's about everything. I think there's probably a few pieces here or there that either didn't make it here yet or lost, packed, whatever. And none of this is organized, so I'm gonna go organize this and I will be back to show you the finished product. Okay, setup is complete. Here is the final look. I really feel like the blue section is smaller than I thought it would be. Oh, I found this. I don't know how I could forget. One of my favorite crystals. I went down to make some food before setting this up, and I just like, it hit me. Oh my God, where did it go? I was kind of nervous because this one is quite incredible, but I did find it still wrapped up in a box. I did end up putting my fossils on display. I didn't have them on display before. I feel like, okay, don't cancel me here. Don't cancel me, just hear me out. I feel like compared to other crystal collectors, crystal sellers, geology enthusiasts, my collection is kind of small. Now, I know what you're thinking. I know it's above average for like the normal person, but I've seen a lot of collectors or especially sellers who have much bigger collections with like a lot bigger statement pieces. And I'm not saying that my collection's not good enough. Like, it's a ton. I love it. I love it so much. But I feel like I do have a lot more smaller pieces. And ever since I've started my shop, I would usually rather put money towards buying crystals for my shop for my customers than for buying them for myself, unless I see something that's like really speaking to me. So every once in a while I splurge, but for the most part, I prefer to buy things for my shop instead, so I feel like I do have a little bit of a smaller collection. Aside from my couple of favorites that I keep buying over and over, I like to focus on having like a little bit of everything. So if I see like a little raw piece of something that I don't have, I like that as opposed to getting like big pieces, unless it's something truly extravagant. That's my collection. Let me know what your favorite color section is. I think mine is probably this shelf. I like the ocean jasper, the fossils, the malachite, the fluorite. I think this is a good section. Orange in red up here is a close second. Let me know what your favorite was out of my collection. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to like the video if you liked the video, subscribe for more crystal videos. And yeah, I have a second channel and a crystal shop, which will be linked down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.